3 screens. I'm live on Facebook. Greetings and welcome to 30 Days of Abundance. My name is Argina Abundance and I help aspiring entrepreneurs and side hustlers create multiple income streams and take action. So today we're talking about how to get motivated to start content creation. And over the last 30 days, we've been talking about all the different platforms we can create content on. If you want to be monetized on day one, make sure to check out the one on Flip. The Flip app is where you can kind of get monetized on your first day for posting your content, as long as you order a product from their thing. In this app where you can scan and every time you scroll, you're basically getting rewards where you can use towards buying different products and stuff. So it's really great. So yes, I never did 3 screens before, but I'm here for it. So let's just talk about it. So accountability. So this is what's going to really push you to do your thing. It's accountability. So to get motivated, I had to do accountability. I hadn't been going live on YouTube for 30 days or whatever since September when I did the 30 Days of Abundance. This is technically season 2. And I feel like I really had to push myself and put that accountability out there as far as telling my audience, hey, I'm going to show up here for 30 days. And it's always in the back of my mind every single day that I wake up. Like I have to basically make sure that I show up and do my 30 Days of Abundance because I said I was going to. And I feel like if you say that to your audience, if you don't have an audience yet, I guess that could be kind of challenging, but you could still say it. Say if you upload a video today and be like, okay, I'm going live for the next 30 days, or if you start April 1st or whatever, or I'm going live for the next 3 days, or I'm going to post a video for the next 3 days. Even if you just put that video out there, even if you don't have any subscribers or anybody yet, you'll still be kind of held accountable because, you know, when people go back and view that video, unless you somehow take it down, they're going to be like, oh my goodness, where's your videos at? You didn't keep the promise to yourself and you didn't keep a promise to us. So just kind of think about different ways you can incorporate accountability into your life. So that's what got me doing this, and look at where I am now. 30 Days of Abundance. We're only like a week left. Today's the 23rd, today's 23, the 23rd day. So I'm just so happy about that. So yes, accountability. And also just telling people around you, hi, Lovey. Yeah, so just telling people around you, like what you're going to do or whatever, that's also a great thing to keep people accountable. Or just have an accountability partner too. Like somebody you can say, hey, Maddie. Somebody you can say, you know, we're doing this together, like a group of people or whatever. That, hey, we're doing this together. We're going to be creating content for the next so-and-so amount of time. And, you know, just get that accountability partner or accountability any way that you need in your life. And I also offer classes every Tuesdays at 8 for the next 7 weeks because we already did the first class. It's called Accountability Abundance at 8. Sorry. It's kind of a tongue twister. Abundance Accountability at 8. And we basically go over our goals and we need receipts when you come to bring those goals to us. And every week we go over our goals of what you said you were going to do. And what's it say? What is TikTok's going crazy? Okay, it says slap right. Sorry. But yeah, so we basically meet every week on Tuesday night at 8. Accountability Abundance at 8. And we basically go over our goals. You got to bring receipts for your goals. Like, you know, like you can't just say, hey, I did this. Like, no, we need receipts. If you say you're going to post 5 videos, we need to see those 5 videos or whatever. So it's great. Hello, silly. That's a funny name anyway. Yeah. So yeah, so accountability is definitely something you can incorporate into it. So if you're having trouble posting content, either put that out there. Or another thing I know people have done, and I should put some up, like say if you say you're going to post 3 videos a day or whatever, and just write a check for amount of money that you're not willing to really part with. Like I was just reading that in the book that I'm reading right now. Dang, I only got it down here, but it's called You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. And then she basically was saying write a check for the amount of money that you would be willing to lose or whatever So say if you say, okay, $500, and then you just get somebody to, well, I guess you would keep the check above your desk or whatever and just look at it. And you would look at it every day, be like, okay, if I don't post 3 days, 3 times a day, every single day, then this $500 is going to this person. So you got to have somebody in mind that you can say, hey, I'm going to give you $500 if I don't create that. So that kind of creates that urgency behind it too. So there's different things you can do to trick yourself into being productive if you really want this content creation thing. Another thing is deadlines. Like I love, even though Kale kind of got on my nerves, Kale is a UGC creation app or whatever. Not it's an app where you can go in and do different challenges and you got to create content around it. Like I did one for Moe's Southwest Grill. I did one for different products. The last one I did was for the pure protein products, and we'll talk about like how much I made and stuff later on in this video. But yeah, I create content around that. There's different apps. There's also join brands, which I'm about to get into too. Different apps. But what I was going into was basically Kale. The reason I like it is because they got that deadline on there, and there's a lot of people on Kale right now. So if you don't do it within the 5 days, it kind of, goes away, and you might not be able to get that campaign again. I remember there was a campaign I wanted to do. I was like, okay, I got it. I finally got in or whatever, and then it went away because I didn't do it. So the deadlines really do help you out. Like, definitely get on some deadlines, y'all. Oh yeah. Hi, shout out that turkey guy. Thanks for the subscribe, Prince Vince. I like that name. So yes, deadlines. Deadlines help you out. So I have a weekly deadlines/goals. I guess deadlines and goals go hand in hand because goals should be specific and have deadlines. So my weekly goals are what? Weekly deadlines are by the end of today, really. I'm supposed to be doing 10 Amazon influencer reviews. I'm supposed to be, I have a new design I'm doing for print on demand, just all that kind of stuff. So you got to have your weekly goals and have deadlines attached to them so you can kind of have that urgency. And like a deadline would be by the end of the day, I have to go live, well, not go live, I have to create a video for YouTube 30 plus days because I promise I'm going to do the 30 days of abundance. So that's just something to consider. Another thing to get over your fear. Oh my goodness, I've really struggled with this because I am introverted. I've written many books on like how introverted I am. I'm pretty introverted and shy, and I just got over it by basically exposure therapy. But I was just looking at a video. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show, but being that I got 3 phones tied up right now, I can't show it right now. But oh yeah, I guess I could on my laptop. Of when I was like, I was talking about this last night on TikTok Live, my old videos, y'all, of when I first started out on YouTube. 10 years ago, I was selling Avon, and oh my goodness, I was just so shy. And I still kind of have that fear kind of has subsided now as far as when I'm about to go live. I still get a little nervous or whatever, when I'm about to go live, but not so much now. And there's a thing called exposure therapy to where you just put yourself in this situation over and over again, and eventually you'll kind of get used to it. It's like something that you'll get used to once you start doing it and creating content. It goes hand in hand with that too. You're like, this is so cringe. No, there are still times where I'm like, this is cringe, or nobody's gonna look at that. And I was so happy. I think the video is at like, is it at 11,000 views now on my TikTok, on my Anegra Beauty TikTok. I got 11,000 views for a little short video I did about my Africa map earrings. I was like, how did this video do so well? It's just crazy how they always, because when I looked at the TikTok people, the content creators who are doing well on there, they're always saying you never know what video will blow up, and that's so true. So just keep posting, and eventually you'll get used to posting, and that fear will override. Then you got to think about why you're not, like, this goes way deep. Like, or is there some people you're worried about seeing your content? I mean, some people, I just seen this video, and I think it keeps you stuck when you think this way, of people saying, oh, I'm going to block everybody and just start a new page because I don't want them, seeing my content or whatever. And I thought about that, and I'm like, that's just another excuse for you not to get started. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. Thank you, Jerome. That's just another excuse for you not to get started. Like, you got to get on it. I used to use that excuse, or I used to be worried about certain people seeing my videos. There's just a lot that kept me from really getting on here and just being vulnerable. Well, I'm not really, I feel like I'm still not that vulnerable on here because we're kind of like just discussing things you can do, but it does require a certain amount of vulnerability to get up here and express your opinion about something. And I feel like you're probably afraid of what people will think. That was probably the biggest hurdle I had to overcome, to believe it or not, is worried about, oh, what if somebody sees this, or, and my thing was, what was I saying about that? Would you rather be in the same place or whatever and not post your content, or somebody see your content? They might be laughing at it at first, but then, you know, what happens when you blow up? What happens when you're successful with it? What happens when you actually start getting paid from it? What happens when you actually are doing a thing and you're successful with it? Okay, so I don't really try to promote my content to people that I know, but if they happen to see it, I'm happy because that's like another view, that's like another supporter. Or, it could be a hater, but hey, at least they're viewing it, and hey, it is what it is. And you got to think about it. If you're just starting out, it's just so funny how we think like, oh, somebody's going to see this. If you're just starting out, nobody's going to be seeing you unless I guess you're doing it directly from your personal page. But nobody's worried about you. You don't even have any followers or subscribers. What makes you think that if you put a video out there right now, that all these people are just going to see it and then you're just going to be exposed or whatever? I don't know what you're thinking, but think about it. You don't even have no followers or viewers right now. Like, I don't get that many followers and viewers. I only got, a certain amount. So it's like, okay, nobody's even watching you anyway. So why are you afraid? You know what I mean? Just get out there and do your thing. Yeah, so, and also on here, man, there's been some crazy stuff happening lately, and I'm like, okay, I know it comes with it. I know it comes with it, and I'm willing to put up with it. But you do have to have tough skin to be a content creator because people will be coming for you. Like, I don't know if there's people that, no, I don't think these people know me, but you never know who's behind these fake profiles. To be hot, you never see people like, it be just sometimes close people to you creating fake accounts and just coming for you because they're just, jealous or something. Or you never know who's actually behind some of these accounts that are trolls or whatever. And just keep that in mind. You do have to have tough skin. I'm not going to sit there and say, it's rainbow butterflies. People are going to say mean stuff to you. People are going to come for you, everything. So you do have to be vulnerable in that way. You're going to be seen. And I do feel like as women, especially, we have a fear of being seen because it's just scary. We're like, oh my goodness, I'm scared. It's a scary thing just being seen, and am I good enough? Am I talking about anything worth talking about? But just talk about a topic that you could talk about for hours pretty much. And this has always been so inspiring to me. I always want to talk about this, like, I've been doing this since 10 years, but okay, that's what I wanted to show y'all is my videos from back in the day. Let's go to date. All right, okay, this is crazy, my video. And I did post it to my community tab, but let's see. Man, I've been at it. And my voice just sounds like my old videos are so cringe. All right, here we go. Let me see if I could just view this on YouTube. There we go.
Hey ladies.
Oh my god, my voice. Hold on. Here we go.
Hey ladies, it's Regina from sweetnibbles.com, and I have a special message for you. My book, How to Make President's Club in Your First Year, which is about how I made President's Club in my first year. All the strategies I use is a step-by-step guide.
10 years ago.
Like, there's definitely action steps in there. It's not a bunch of fluff. This is things you can implement in your business right away. So it's definitely worth downloading. I mean, when you're in business, you have to get tips and knowledge from anywhere you can, basically, to succeed and to find your own way. So I know there's only 10% of people who make President's Club in Avon, and I managed to do that in my first year. So I do have a lot to share with you in this.
My voice sounds so crazy. That's just crazy. That's me 10 years ago, y'all. Oh my gosh. And it felt like my voice was more activated then. I felt like I lost my voice and now I'm just now getting it back. I felt like back then I was just so sure. I wasn't saying as much. I was just doing it. But that's what happens when you keep doing it over and over again. You find that confidence in yourself. And I'm still mumbling over words. I am human. But at least I'm doing it and I'm getting myself out there, put myself out there. So I just wanted to show y'all that, like, I've come a long way. What else? Yeah, you want to have tough skin. You want to have tough skin, or you're going to just get chewed up and spit out. Like, if you let any of these comments get to you, these people will not cam up. They will be like, okay, you say I'm ugly, let's cam up. You say I look this way or whatever. Hey, love from India, that's nice. So yeah, don't let them get to you. You really gotta want this, and it's not for everybody, but it can be for everybody if everybody wants it. It can be for you, but it's not for you if you think you don't have that tough skin. You know what I mean? And my skin is not the toughest. I am sensitive. You know what I mean? I am sensitive at some points, but it's getting tougher being online. I can tell you that because people are really mean. Like I shouldn't even bring this up. Well, I'm gonna bring it up. So I was on live, right? And then there was a profile, and then it said, I guess I could say, it said this is a monkey or whatever. That was their profile name. This is a monkey, and then that was their name, like, okay, and then they screenshotted me at that live at that moment, right? And then they put my profile picture on there as theirs, and then it said this is it was just the racist stuff you'll experience. People saying hit the gym, people saying go see a dentist. They really be going hard on you. Like, they're going to come for you. So just be warned. And you can always block, but you never know if those people's going to come back. And you never know, it might be just a hater from your past. I'd be thinking that, like, oh, somebody's just they hating. So just let it roll off your back and keep going, because either way you're doing you. Okay, so let's talk about some benefits of being a content creator. You get to help others. Like, I love getting those uh, comments or messages about how I've helped somebody. And I'm also starting my coaching too. So if y'all want to get into it, I haven't released it yet, but I'm about to just come up with, the pricing and everything. But I'm also about to start coaching as well. But helping others is definitely a benefit to content creation. Helping others all around the world. Either if you're just helping people, if you just this video right here is maybe motivating someone to get started, or just seeing that people are out here posting content even though maybe they're not getting the most views. But if you keep going, you're motivating the next person to keep going. People that look like you know what I mean? It's just motivation for everybody. And just, what do they say? Oh, what's that one quote? It's on the tip of my tongue. Our deepest fear, that one, our deepest fear is not that we are adequate. Our deepest fear is we are powerful beyond all measure. So just keep that in mind. Or you're just afraid of your power, because once you do it, you're going to be unstoppable. So yeah, just helping others, just creating a video today helps others to get that inspiration to start their journey. That's what I feel anyway. The more content I put out, the more I'm like, okay, I can do that too. If she can do it, I definitely could do it. I want y'all to think that too. Like, oh, she can, sell products on TikTok shop, so can I. She can put videos on there, so can I. She can do a kale campaign, so can I. All this stuff is something that you can do. If you see somebody else doing it, you can definitely do it. And it helps others just by inspiring them, by you just putting videos out there, because nobody's going to be like you. You're unique. And then people will look at you like, oh my goodness, she looks like me. Or even if I don't look like you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Like, you're just helping others, inspire others just by putting yourself out there. You know what I mean? What else? Money. That's the real reason we want to be on here. Well, for me, is money. Helping others, and money comes with it. You know what I mean? Even if it's not just from, I keep saying, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. At first I kept saying, now I'm saying, you know what I mean? But yeah, you got to kind of I'm trying to work on my speech too. I need to get into some classes to where I'm working on my speech and or maybe I just need to slow down and think about my words. But once I'm trying to just, yeah. Anyway, so money, even if you're not getting paid for views, you can promote your products on here. on these multiple social media websites. So I do have a beauty business where I sell jewelry, hair supplies, beauty supplies. I'm about to come out with my press-on nails. I'm about to come out. I'm launching a lot of things, lashes, all that. I wanted to be like a big online beauty store. You know what I mean? So, dang, I keep saying you know what I mean. Where am I getting that from? But yeah, so if you want to get started with that, keep in mind that I have the Beauty Biz Blueprint. It's on sale right now where you can get started doing exactly what I'm doing. I tell you where I source from. I tell you all my how I set up the account and everything from start to finish. So definitely check out Beauty Biz Blueprints. It's actually on sale right now. But that's another thing, money. We was just talking about money, promoting your courses, promoting your books, promoting your products. All that ties into content creation, and that's a new way to tap into a market which is all over the internet where you can earn money. Also, with TikTok, I guess you can earn money without necessarily being in the creator fund too, because you can earn from gifts on TikTok and battles and stuff like that. I still be earning little money from that, but even that's, I really want to be the TikTok shop affiliate, so I'm trying to grow this particular channel to, I think you need 5,000 now, 5,000 subscribers or whatever, so I can get, monetized and be a TikTok shop affiliate. I can't do it on, I thought I could, but you can't be a TikTok shop seller and an affiliate at the same time. So I got to just grow this one so I can be an affiliate. So that's the plan for over here. But yes, the money is great for content creation. It doesn't necessarily have to be from views. That's great. And I heard the ad revenue, depending on the situation, isn't that great anyway. I just start posting on Snapchat. I post on Flip. If you're not posting on Flip, you got to start posting on Flip. That's where I'm getting paid. We're about to get into how much I get paid from this stuff too. Dang, I keep saying but yes, get on it. And what else were we talking about? Money. Yes, money. What else? Free stuff. Get on Stack Influence if you want to start becoming a product reviewer slash UGC creator, which is basically creating content for brands. You know what I mean? Or join brands. Get on Join Brands. Get on Stack Influence. Get on Kale. All of that will help you to get free stuff technically, and flip it, not, or you could sell it, not flip it, but you can put that and use that as content. Not only are you using this content that can go towards maybe getting your views up, but it also shows that you're reviewing products. Then from there, you can get more people to send you free stuff, which is great. So like, for example, on my Instagram, because I think they reached out to me. I had two people reach out to me, and I've done just a product review for them. I had two brands reach out and basically say, hey, can you review this product, for in exchange for a free product or whatever. And you don't have to accept it or whatever, but I was just trying to, and it could be just like an Amazon review or whatever, just a written review. It doesn't have to necessarily be you got to create a video for it. Sometimes they just want an Amazon review in exchange for the product or whatever. But people have reached out to me. I think it's because I was using those Stack Influence hashtags. When you get on Stack Influence, they make you put the requirements in each post. So you have to put certain hashtags in the post in order for it to get compensated for it. So yeah, using the hashtags product reviewer and using the hashtag UGC creator will also help you brands to reach out to you. I haven't reached out to any brands yet, but I know that is a way people do get clients. And I need to start doing that. And also putting your email. I need to make a separate email for like if I am going to start doing that. But yes. What else? So free stuff is always great. If you have a big purchase to make and you don't want to buy it, just like the microphone that's coming in today. Actually, it might be delivered. My microphone, I'm going to be getting a microphone, a Bluetooth microphone, so I can use it to create content for my videos or whatever. So just simple stuff like that. Leggings, shirts. Where's that purse I always be carrying? A purse. I got a free purse. I got clothes, just the free stuff in exchange for just a 15-second video is definitely worth it if you want something anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. And you're not required to do it, you know what I mean? And you get, on Stock Influence, they give you 30, it's 30 or 45 days. I think it's 35 days. And they be having a lot of different stuff, like this makeup cleaner, brush cleaner I'm about to do. Let me see. I'll be doing this product very soon, a review for it. So it's an electric makeup brush cleaner, and I can't wait to try it out. So just stuff you never think you wanted, you didn't know you wanted, and then stuff you like, I know I need this. Like, I know I needed a microphone. I was about to buy one, and I was like, oh my goodness, they have them on here. It's just perfect, you know what I mean? What else? So yes, free stuff. That's another benefit of becoming a content creator. Getting all the free stuff. I love it. I love it. Stuff you don't have to pay for, stuff you would have had to pay for. And you can write it off if you were to buy it too as an entrepreneur. Okay. Another thing is meeting new friends. You can't get enough of that. So meeting new friends, making new connections online and stuff like that. So what is it costing you if you don't start creating content? What is it costing you? I know for me it was costing me kind of mental, because I knew it was something I wanted to do, but yet I kept talking myself out of it because I was afraid. So it cost me a lot of mental anguish, I would say, and I was overwhelmed because I'm like, I know this is something I want to do, but I just, for some reason, I just can't do it. I'll be thinking, if I'm out somewhere, I'm like, I could be recording this for my content. I could be like, and I just, some days I will pull out the phone, some days I wouldn't. But if you have that thing in you, you're like, oh, you go somewhere, you know you're about to go somewhere, and you just don't do it, you're going to feel bad about it. Well, I don't know, I be feeling bad about it if I know that I want to do it and I end up not doing it. I guess I just disappoint myself. I know I shouldn't feel bad about it, but I get overwhelmed or whatever. So you're costing yourself mentally if you don't do it, because it's something that your heart wants. So it's like, once you're in the moment, you're actually creating, you just feel so good, because it's like, I'm keeping this promise to myself. I said I wanted this. I said I wanted to do this. So now I'm actually taking action on it, and I'm actually here, and I'm actually doing it in the moment, and it just feels good when you're about to publish that video. You get your thumbnail ready, and it's just like, this is what I should be doing, and you feel so good. You feel like you're in flow, you're in the moment, because you actually took action and did what you say you're going to do. And that's how you build confidence, is doing what you said you're going to do. You know what I mean? That's really, like, every time you lie to yourself, you're just lying to yourself, and your confidence goes down because you're not doing what you said you were going to do. And I noticed that, like, my confidence goes down when I'm not doing what I said I really wanted to do. And yeah, keep those promises to yourself. You said this is something you want to do, so the more you actually take action on it, so you know you have the plan that you want to do it. How many videos do you want to post a day? Just one. Start there. You don't have to go out, go crazy, and post a whole bunch and get burned out. Just start with one video. So what is it costing you? You're going to get overwhelmed. You're costing yourself. You don't even trust yourself because you're lying to yourself. And then if you do the accountability group, or if you announce to people you're going to post content and you don't, it's costing you trust, not only with yourself, but people aren't going to trust you. Like, oh, she said she was going to post, you never did. That's kind of crazy. So that's why I think you should put it out there that you want to post for 30 days. I'm going to be posting for 30 days straight. Make a video right now, a TikTok, a YouTube, or whatever right now, saying I'm going to post for 30 days straight. With mine, it was just like 30 days of abundance. So it's kind of like a little season or whatever, where I post for 30 days, different side hustles that people can do. So what is it costing you? It's costing you your mental peace. I mean, peace is when, not necessarily, I feel like this is peace right now because I know I'm doing what I'm called to do right now, and it feels good. You know what I mean? It does. Money, it's costing you money because, you know, you could be earning off of these videos, especially over on Flip. I keep promoting Flip, but I don't even get nothing off it. You know what I mean? Like, just get on Flip if you really are serious about being a content creator, because you just posting videos and you're getting paid for views finally. You know what I mean? If it's something that you say, if you don't want to sell products or courses or anything, you just want to be one of those content creators that get paid from views, get on Flip, because they monetize you on day one pretty much. It's costing you money. It's costing you flexibility in the future. Like, traveling, or if you always wanted to have like not a regular job, because I quit my job back in August or whatever, and I'm not going back. I'm going to just, well, I'll never say never. If I have to get a traditional job, I will again, but I don't look forward to it. So I'd rather do my multiple side hustles, my Uber Eats. I'd rather do, I have my books, royalties coming in. I got my products selling. You know what I mean? Make sure you get the Beauty Biz Blueprint so you can start your selling your products. I have different income streams coming in to where, okay, I don't have to do a traditional job, but I can still live life and not depend on anyone. So it's costing you flexibility. And guess what? If I wanted to vacation, like when I did that 11-week cruise back in January, I got a lot of vacations planned coming up too because I could just get up and go because I have that flexibility and I could just put my store on. Oh yeah, if you go on Etsy, don't put your store on vacation because your sales will tank. But if you do go on vacation, pretty much change your processing time to longer. That's how you get over that. But yeah, if eBay is cool because they let you get sales even when you're away. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. But yes, your cost it's costing you. It's costing you time flexibility by not creating content. By not creating content and setting yourself up, even if it's not necessarily content creation, just making money online in general, it's costing you not being able to just go and do what you want when you want to do it. So if you really want to be an entrepreneur, if you really want to be a side hustler and have multiple side hustles, you got to get up and do it. You know what I mean? It's costing you to not do it. It's costing you mentally to not do it because you're looking at this video, you're like, oh my goodness, I do want to do it. Yes, you should get started. You should definitely get started because it's costing you every day you don't. Because, if I never, it cost me a lot to not write these books. Just wrote this book back in, who knows what time. I don't even think I got a date on here. I don't got no date in here. But I wrote this book back in a day. I have like over 70 books, but I wrote this book back in time. And it's costing me, well, every book doesn't sell every month, let's be honest. It's just going to be like the 80-20 rule, even with products. I have 20% of my products makes 80% of my money. Just like books, 20% of your books are going to make 80% of your money. That goes with all products. You know what I mean? If you have a big line of products, 20% of them are going to make 80% of your income. So just keep that in mind. So the 20-80 rule works for a lot of things that you're doing online. So just I'm a person of quantity and you know what I mean? So I don't just sell on one platform. I'm not just going to say, hey, I got an Etsy shop. I'm not going to leave my eggs in Etsy's basket. I'm going to diversify. I got an Etsy shop. I'm also on eBay. I'm also on Amazon. I'm also on TikTok Shop. You know what I mean? So you got to diversify and get your stuff everywhere. It goes for books too. It's called Draft 2 Digital. If you're a publisher, Draft 2 Digital will put your book out there to all the retailers. Don't just stick to one place. You know what I mean? I'm always that one that puts things on different platforms. Like my courses, I'm about to be putting those on Udemy. I'm about to be putting those on, what else? Udemy, Skillshare, all those different platforms to where I can get paid and find multiple people on multiple platforms. And just like content creation, don't just put your stuff on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook. Let's put it everywhere. So I don't know where we got from there, but yeah, we're here. So yeah, what is it costing you to not create content? What is it costing you? And another thing is costing you every day that you don't show up, you're not building an audience. And that's definitely costing you if you want to be a content creator because how are you going to apply to the different programs? And now that all these places besides Flip have all these requirements, you got to have this many followers, you got to have this many watch hours, you got to have this many views. What's it costing you every day that you don't get started? You know what I mean? Unless you are one of those people that's just going to blow up and go viral out of nowhere, which I highly doubt, or you might have some kind of sauce that I don't know about, but I mean, most people got to build up to it. So that's kind of unrealistic and delusional to think you could just get on here and you're going to blow up. You got to work for it and keep showing up. And your time is coming. And the thing I want to leave y'all with before I go into how much paper I made or whatever, or my 30 days of abundance thing, let's get into this one thing. Create more than you consume. Make sure you're not always watching, and I struggle with this almost every day because I love to watch certain content creators all the time because that's how I get inspired or whatever. But you should be creating more than you consume. You're consuming their stuff, which is fine, but you should be creating as well. Like, what have you put out today? You're watching me. Did you put out a video today? Have you gone live today? Keep that in mind. You got to be a creator, not a consumer all the time. Start creating something to sell. Don't just keep, ask Jesus for forgiveness. Amen. But don't just keep, watching things. Don't just keep buying stuff. Why don't you just start selling stuff? Why are you going to keep buying stuff in the TikTok shop? Let's start selling on the TikTok shop. Let's get my beauty biz blueprint so I can start selling. Don't always be a buyer. Be a seller. It's okay to be a seller. Okay, and yeah, I just wanted to say that. Create more than you consume. That's the word of the day. All right, let's get into 30 days of abundance. So y'all can, this is my tea, my personal stuff, like my personal goals, how much I made on certain things and stuff like that. So 30 days of abundance, season 2. The last season was back in September 2024. We're back with another season where I exposed and said, hey, I'm going to do this for the next 30 days. I don't know when the next one is because I know I don't play around and I have to be strong as far as, I was like, should I do it in April? Then I'm like, I don't want to overwhelm myself because I know I want to have to come strong if I do another 30 days of abundance in April. So I help, the purpose of 30 days is abundance. Hold on, let me just do this. Sometimes I get hitting myself. I'll be so crazy. The purpose of 30 days of abundance is to develop new habits that will improve relationships, health, beauty, and money. I should be drinking water. You know that's Pepsi Zero in there. I really have an addiction. I'm concerned. So we have 3 different categories here. Self-love / personal. And I used to have a relationship, but I'm no longer in a relationship. So self-love / personal. So self-love is my relationship. So my 3 goals in there are journaling. I do my 5-minute journal every single day. And it's easy. It's just 5 minutes and you can check it out. A lot of actual content creators use this. And it got the quote, 3 things you're grateful for, what will make today great, and your daily affirmation. And then at night, your highlights of the day and what you learned for the day. And I like it because this part, what will make the day great, is basically 3 goals that you have for the day. 3 goals that you have for the day. What will make today great? If I get this done, if I get this done, if I get this done. Well, that's how I usually do it. Is just have 3 goals there. So, okay. So for beauty routine, get dressed daily. This is good for my mental health, is to get dressed daily. And then I added another thing nobody even knows about. Well, I guess y'all know about it, is I go live every day on my TikTok, Anegra Beauty. So you can kind of find out that I was up till like 4 a.m. last night playing around. Anyway, I get dressed every day and do my makeup. There was one day I just did like a basic makeup, which is basically lipstick and mascara. But every day I'm getting dressed so I can come before you and just come before me, and it just feels good to just look pretty every day. And so that was in my 30 days of abundance. My beauty routine is to get dressed daily, get dressed and get cute daily. You know what I mean? It just feels so good. Reading 10 pages a day. I am reading You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, and that book is really good. She was just talking about overwhelm in the book. She talks about overwhelm. She talks about meditation. It's just a personal development book, and the way she writes is just too funny. It's down to earth. I love it. You can tell by the title, You Are a Badass. She be cussing everything in that book. I love it. Health. Okay, walk for an hour. Okay, I do have a walking pad. Today I didn't get to that, but the night is young, you know what I mean? But yes, oh yeah, I got that done. We're talking about yesterday. I got that done yesterday. I did walk for an hour while reading the book because I was like, the stuff I keep procrastinating on, I need to do earlier in the day. So I was walking and reading my book, and I got it out the way. Or I like to post content while I'm on my walking pad, and if it's beautiful out, which is not, unfortunately, in Pittsburgh, PA, I like to go to the park and walk. Okay, another health goal I have for every single day is to drink water. This is a half gallon, like 4 bottles of 16.9 can fit in here. Y'all can see I'm behind today. Usually when I get on here, it's like down here. But it will definitely be going before the end of the day. But I drink one of these and then I maybe do a baby one. And I like to do infused water so I can infuse it. I just bought this little mint plant again. I'll buy a mint plant, I'll put a little mint. Then I'll put some water in there. And then I'll leave it in the fridge overnight. Or I'll do fruits, leave it in the fridge overnight. And it just is so good the next morning. So I usually drink one of those and do my infused water. But I haven't done my infused water in a few days. I've been slacking on that. I'm also doing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, and I have a 3-hour eating window. I haven't even eaten today. I did have a late start to the day, though. It's almost 7 o'clock at night. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm supposed to be doing Uber Eats. Goodness gracious. Oh, my. I'm going to still do it, even if it's for an hour. So 1 meal a day, 3-hour eating window. I'm only allowed to eat 1 meal. It's called intermittent fasting. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Did you ever hear of it? It's called intermittent fasting, and basically, you're not allowed to eat. You're only supposed to drink. I'm not supposed to be. I do dirty fasting, which is I try to do sparkling waters. I used to do coffee. I'm so proud of myself. I stopped drinking coffee, but I still crave it sometimes. It was really helping me get up. But then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be drinking all this caffeine, even though I'm drinking Pepsi Zero, which it's still probably just as bad. But coffee's probably more natural than the Pepsi Zero, huh? Yeah. Shoot, I might as well go back to that, huh? But either way, I could drink sparkling water. I'll drink my diet or 0-calorie juices and stuff, or anything. I do dirty fasting. So even after my eating window or before, I still drink things. I try not to drink calories, but with my coffee, I was drinking the creamer, and that was sugar free, but I probably was putting a lot in there because it tastes so good with the creamer. But yeah, I do OMAD, 3-hour eating window, but technically a clean fast would be only drinking water, tea, or water, or like just herbal tea or coffee, but it got to be black. And I'm not doing that. They say that doesn't interrupt your fasting or whatever if you do that. But I have a 3-hour eating window, so say if I start eating at 7, I can eat till 10. But if you notice, like if you start doing 1 meal a day, your stomach will literally shrink and you can't even eat as much as you want to eat no more. But if you're a lady during your luteal phase, you'll definitely get a little bit more hungry. So I was going crazy, but I feel like I'm back to normal now. So yeah, I can eat till 10, but knowing me, I'll probably eat a real big meal. I'm just eating spaghetti, and then yeah, I guess I just got that spaghetti I made. I don't know. And I got those, oh yeah, I'll probably eat one of those protein bars, those pure protein bars I got. So yeah, I'm sober till May 1st. I went sober back on February 12th, so I'm not drinking until May 1st. And I've been doing good with that. I was tempted yesterday, I ain't gonna hold you, at my friend's daughter's party, but I stayed strong, you know what I mean? I stayed strong. I wasn't really tempted, even when I went to the bar the one day. I don't know, it was something about that small gathering and just, they were taking shots and stuff. I was like, I really want to, but I couldn't. I had to refrain, but in May it's on. So money, the goal is to post for 30 days on YouTube a video 10 plus minutes. Oh my gosh, my phone's going dead over here. No worries, we're going to get y'all back. Okay. Hopefully everything's okay. Alright, that phone's plugged up. I hope everything's okay, TikTok. The phone's plugged up, so it should be fine. I just hope it's charging. I hope I don't lose y'all. Alright, what else? Where were we at? Oh yeah, so my money goals. We're in the money goals. Post a video on YouTube, a video 10 plus minutes. Dang, I do look like I'm frozen over on TikTok. Guess I'm still there. Let me know if I'm still there. Okay. Okay, it says people are still joining, I think. Alright, I guess I'm okay over there. Sorry about that, y'all. So money goals. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be posting every day on YouTube a video 10 plus minutes. I am trying to get monetized over there, so try to get my watch hours up. And to do that, you gotta be posting. I really want to do regular videos, but that's why I got, because I have a storage issue, this phone. I got the microphone now, so I can record a regular video. You know what I mean? But if for some reason, when I'm doing the Uber Eats vlogs, that sound comes out just fine. But I don't know, for some reason, when I was doing some of the other 30 Days of Abundance last season, this phone was acting like it couldn't, y'all couldn't hear me, and I did notice that. So we ain't going to worry about it because we're going to have a microphone now. And that actually, I think, came in because I think I got an email, so it's probably right on the porch. Okay, what else? Post daily on all platforms. I'm supposed to be posting daily on all platforms. Okay, so one stack influence campaign a week. I did the Queen leggings. So I did those. One kale challenge a week. I did the pure protein. How much did I make from that again? Let me look from the other day. Oh yeah, I made $17.35 on a pure protein. So if y'all go and look and see that pure protein video I made $17.35 on that. What else? 10 Amazon influencer reviews a week. I gotta do that for my Amazon store. I still have to do the 10 videos. It's actually due by the end of the night, so I don't know how I'm going to do all that on top of doing Uber Eats. Looks like I'm only doing Uber Eats for 2 hours tonight. Oh, 3 listings. I did my eBay listings. So that's why accountability is key, because we have a listing party. Now she wants to do every other week, but every other week we have a listing party on Wednesday where we just get together and list our items for eBay or Etsy or whatever. So I did that. One new design for print on demand. Oh my goodness, I got the cutest one. I hope nobody took this saying, but I got the cutest design for my Anegra beauty store. One flip. Oh yeah, so I recorded the dress, that brown dress I had on yesterday. I recorded the flip for it, but I didn't quite post it yet, but I'm about to be doing that. And I gotta order another item from Flip in order to get my new flip, so I can do one for next week. And this ends tonight, really, the 16th to the 23rd. Courses, I'm supposed to do one new lesson for Author Abundance. So I'm doing a new course called Author Abundance. I have a book called Author Abundance. No, it's not called Author Abundance. It's called Author Mindset. Is that what the course? No, the course is going to be called Author Abundance, though. So it's going to be about self-publishing. So I got to do a new lesson for that, so I can release it, and then I'll do one every week or so. Books, one new format. So I have like 70 books, and so I'm supposed to do another format such as paperback or an audio book for each book. I'm trying to think. I'm probably going to just, if Author Mindset doesn't already have a paperback, I'll probably just get that done today. Is that it? Yeah, pretty much. Oh yes, Flip. So I just checked my earnings before this live. I made $746 in 30 days, and I just started, 30 days ago. So that goes to show you, and that's just from posting the content I'm posting anyway on here, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook. That's just from posting content. So I'm getting paid for views. It's hard to get paid for views. If you are a beginner content creator, you know you have to go through all of these stipulations. You have to get a certain amount of views. You have to get a certain amount of watch hours. With Flip, you don't need any of that. You don't need a certain following, a certain subscriber count. All you need is to order a product, and it can be probably under $5 from their thing, and then you can review that product and get sales commission on it. So definitely check out the Flip app. You know what I mean? I don't get paid from it. And if you want to follow me over there, I will follow you back. But I don't get paid from just recommending this stuff to y'all. Y'all really just got to get on it and get started. Uber Eats, I did it for the last night. Oh my goodness, that's going to be another thing I'm going to start posting, is these Uber Eats story times, y'all. It was crazy last night. I was talking about it earlier on my Anegra Beauty TikTok live. Oh my goodness, these people, man, I got some story times. So I'm going to start doing like the Uber Eats story times for content too. But I made $123.21 last night for 5 hours. And then I have of course, my Uber Eats blog I always put out. But I've been doing it like vertical now. no horizontal now, so it's like more YouTube format. So I gotta think how I can. Yeah, the one is over 20 minutes, so I can't do that because I did end up doing that Uber Eats 12-hour challenge. But yeah, I'm going to figure out a way. I think I know how I could do it. There's probably some AI thing where I can like make it vertical, but if you do it in horizontal, you can make it vertical. But if you do it in vertical, it's hard to do a horizontal video. So yeah, we're going to get that out to y'all over on TikTok and stuff. I just got to find out how I'm going to do that. But yeah, I made 123.21 in 5 hours, so not too bad. I'll be posting that soon. Um, I'm just backed up on content pretty much. I just got to edit it and get it out. But yeah, post daily on all platforms. I've been doing that and we're good to go. So that's pretty much it. Oh my goodness, it's been 50 minutes on here. That's wild. But yeah, I had a good time. Welcome over on TikTok and Facebook. Hopefully, this new phone, hopefully, y'all can hear me over there. But I don't think there's no questions. There's no questions today. That's fine. No comments, no questions. Nope, and I can't even do a battle or nothing over on TikTok yet because for this TikTok, I'm going to say goodbye to y'all YouTube. Farewell. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.